As usual, it is super hot outside, and it's not even sunny. Today we got a little something different going on. Let's see what the temperature is like. Yeah, bullshit. It feels hotter than 84 right now. Today we are going to be modding an STi. More specifically, John's STi. He was there with me when he helped build my mounting bracket for my oil catch can, and he was also there for Cars and Coffee and Range Day 3. I figured since he helped me build my mounting bracket, it's only fair that I help him mod his car. And believe it or not, he got an oil catch can himself for his STi, which is pretty cool because those are generally easy to install. Look, that's him right now. Hey, what's up?
What up?
Hey, I'm driving to your place right now.
Alright, you know to come around the backside, right?
Yep, I do.
Okay. Yeah, there's like this 18-wheeler out there with like no trailer that's just literally been just on sitting. It's just in the parking lot and it's just on running. And it's been running for like at least, it was running since I got up at like 9:40.
Oh, wow. Oh, he wasn't kidding. It is rowdy. Hey, John. First of all, how's it going? And on a scale of 1 to 10, how stupid do I look?
Pretty damn dumb.
And what we're going to be installing is this oil catch can. It's made by Cusco, or as we like to call it, Cusco. But one thing different about this compared to mine is that this is a completely closed system, so it'd be very difficult to drain it out compared to my ADD W1 model. So taking a look at my oil catch can, you could see that this one has a dipstick, and you can unscrew the cup itself to drain it. Compared to the Cusco catch can, there's really no way you can open it. There are two ways that you could do it. One, you could pull out this hose, and it's basically a meter to show you how much oil is inside the can. So it'd be like halfway, or if it's full, you could pull out the hose and dump it out there. But it's highly recommended that you take out the connector, unscrew it, and dump it out from there. It would be very convenient to have a drain bolt at the bottom, but unfortunately this one doesn't come with it. We're at the engine bay of the STi. I'm going to set this right here for now, but pretty much the can is going to sit right here in front of the battery, and the hoses are going to route to right there. And how did we know that? Well, looking at our instructions, clearly they're in English. I know what they're talking about. It says to mount the catch can in front of the battery, which is right there, and then connect the hoses to right there. And it came with a couple zip ties to zip tie the two hoses together. That way they don't risk flopping around and they don't touch something hot and melt, or they don't touch anything that's spinning or moving and they get shredded. Very dark inside here. This lighting is not A1, but not too bad. But there are 3 hose clamps, 4 10mm bolts. This is the silver tube that is needed for that hose. Got the catch can itself, the mounting bracket, and a Cusco sticker. It also came with this black rubber plug, which we're not too sure where it's supposed to go. I think maybe they just threw it in there, but we looked everywhere and we don't see like where this thing is supposed to go. Originally it came with some clear hose in there, which from what I understand, John saw on the forums that this hose is not long enough. On the couch we have some really thick and heavy duty red hoses. Came from Napa, and if you look into the light, It is glowing, and it matches with the engine bay since the engine is already red to begin with. Only thing is, it's a little bit more red than the intake manifold, but I feel like this will go pretty well. This took a lot longer to install than usual, but we've got everything connected. All the hoses are where they need to be, catch can is in place, and all the hose clamps are tightened up.
I don't think they're going anywhere. I mean, they don't have any room to go anywhere. Now you just gotta take it for a test drive. Yeah.
No check engine lights, so that means we're all set. Certainly took a lot longer than expected. At least we got it done.
It's gonna be a and I'm gonna have to take that off and empty it.
Oh yeah, since you can't really drain it out.
Yeah.
You have to completely unbolt yours. So we had to cut it short. John has somewhere to be. He has to go to Houston, and I figured since I have a couple packages waiting for me at my apartment, I figure I might as well take off and pick them up while I'm at it. A few reasons why it took so long to install the catch can. One, we got a hose and it was the right size, but it wasn't the right quality. We ended up getting heater hoses, and it turns out that's not good to use for an oil catch can. So we went back to return it, and then we had to go to a couple places, and we ended up going to Napa, which had the right hose that we needed. And plus, the hose that we originally got was black. We got a red hose. Second reason why it took so long was because we had to get dielectric grease to grease up a ground point, and we ran out of hose clamps. So while we were in the middle of a job, we had to stop it, close the hood, go to AutoZone again to pick them up, and then come back. Third reason why it took so long, look outside. It is raining. It's not raining as bad now, but it was pretty bad a few hours ago, but we managed to pull through. We were very patient. We stopped, then had to go inside, waited for the rain to die down. Then we came back outside and it was clear, and we continued the job. Even though it's not my car, I'm just happy that it's done and I got this footage done. And I'm sure John is happy knowing that his car is not going to have a lot of blow by, considering he's running a turbo, or at least a stock turbo. But that is it for today. Thanks for watching. If you're subscribed, thanks. If you're not, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Take care, everyone. I will catch you on the flip side.